Dr. Phil Gingrey.
The gentleman from Georgia is recognized for 1 minute.
Madam Chairman, I rise today to urge my colleagues to support my common sense amendment, including in one of the en bloc amendments to be considered tomorrow, that would express the sense of Congress that active duty military personnel who live in or stationed in Washington, D.C. should be exempt from existing District of Columbia firearms restrictions. It is no secret that the District of Columbia has historically had some of the most restrictive firearm regulations in the nation, even after the victory for Second Amendment rights in the 2008 ruling by the Supreme Court in the District of Columbia versus Heller. With approximately 40,000 servicemen and women across all branches of the armed forces either living in or actually stationed on active duty within Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, these individuals are subject to the very laws of the District of Columbia that make the lawful possession of firearms nearly impossible. So, Madam Chairman, my amendment would recognize that the D.C. handgun law, especially in regard to trained servicemen and women, punishes individuals. The gentleman will yield an additional 30 seconds.
Yield the gentleman an additional
Gentleman
minute.
is recognized for 30 seconds. A minute.
And I thank the gentleman. Madam Chairman, my amendment would recognize that the D.C. handgun law, especially in regard to trained servicemen and women, punishes individuals well equipped to protect themselves and others while emboldening perpetrators of violent crime. And so I urge my colleagues on both sides of the aisle support this amendment, and I yield back.